Gremlins, 1984, is a fan-favorite American black comedy/horror movie that smashes together holiday spirit, fuzzy little creatures, and absolute chaos, making it perfect if you love your Christmas stories with a splash of mayhem. Directed by Joe Dante and written by Chris Columbus, with Steven Spielberg as executive producer under Amblin Entertainment, Gremlins features Zach Galligan as Billy Peltzer, Phoebe Cates as his girlfriend Kate, Hoyt Axton as Billy's lovable but hapless dad Randall, Polly Holliday as the wicked Mrs. Deagle, and Frances Lee McCain as Billy's mom. Oh, and let's not forget, Howie Mandel is the voice behind the adorable Gizmo, the mogwai, while Frank Welker brings the rowdy gremlin leader, Stripe, to life. The movie loosely borrows from World War II legends about gremlins, mischievous creatures blamed for RAF mishaps, popularized in Roald Dahl's book. But here, those legends get turned into a wild suburban Christmas disaster. Gremlins premiered on June 8, 1984, via Warner Brothers, and runs a quick 106 minutes of festive, noisy bedlam. Heads up, I'm going full spoiler here, but honestly, the movie's 4 decades old, so you've had your shot. The fun kicks off with Randall Peltzer, a well-meaning inventor, poking around a Chinatown shop for the perfect gift for Billy. He finds a tiny, fluffy mogwai, but the shopkeeper's grandson sells it secretly with a stern warning. No bright lights, especially not sunlight, no water, and do not feed it after midnight. Back home in the picture-perfect town of Kingston Falls, Billy brings Gizmo the mogwai into the family, just as neighborhood meanie Mrs. Deagle is trying to have his dog Barney put down. Gizmo turns out to be a sweet little guy who sings and mimics people, but things unravel fast. A spilled glass of water makes 5 new mogwai pop out, including a mohawked troublemaker, Stripe. The new batch tricks Billy into feeding them after midnight. They're sneaky. And soon they're cocooned up and transforming into scaly, rowdy gremlins. Come Christmas Eve, gremlins are everywhere, messing up houses, driving tractors through walls, and basically ruining everyone's holiday. Billy and Kate scramble to fight back, taking on the gremlins in a wild theater and department store smackdown. In the end, Gizmo saves the day with some surprise heroics. Spielberg wanted a happy ending. And the grumpy shopkeeper returns to claim Gizmo, leaving the Peltzers with a guilt trip about responsibility and respecting nature. The movie jumps between cozy Christmas cheer and gleeful horror with perfect timing. It's Norman Rockwell meets total chaos. A little behind-the-scenes trivia for you. Chris Columbus wrote the first script inspired by creepy sounds in his NYU apartment. The original story was way darker. Gremlins supposedly devour the dog and decapitate Billy's mom. Once Spielberg got hold of it, he snatched up the script, considered Tim Burton for the director's chair, but ultimately chose Joe Dante for his horror comedy magic. The movie was shot on Universal backlots. If the town looks familiar, that's because it's also Back to the Future's Hill Valley. Every gremlin on screen was a painstaking animatronic puppet, no CGI, created by Chris Wallace and his crew. Gizmo had multiple puppet versions just for different expressions. Security was so intense that everyone had to pop their trunk for puppet checks at the end of each workday. And some of the gremlins' crazier antics, like their births and explosions, were accomplished with simple balloon effects. Jerry Goldsmith's score is a classic, part playful, part spooky, and Gizmo's theme was actually sung by a 13-year-old girl, not Howie Mandel. The gremlin voices were even designed for easy dubbing in other countries, with the actors ad-libbing like crazy. So if you want your festive movies with a little less ho 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 and a lot more chaos, Gremlins is always a good bet.